the important thing here is there's no such thing as a wrong question. You know, in negotiations, people will often try to bombard you with technical terms, gobbledygook, frankly. Never be afraid to stop the negotiations and say, look, I'm sorry, I just haven't understood what you said. Please explain it in plain English. So really the key message here is there's no such thing as a dumb question in negotiations. If it's on your mind, put it out there.
So part of how this whole deal came about was through a collision of many secondary issues. So while our client was generally happy enough with the product solution of ours that they were leveraging for their use, we were facing secondary issues on a number of fronts. So our product was constantly evolving well beyond kind of the legacy product that our customer was reliant upon, and we wanted to kill it to focus on a single product code base to make our own lives simpler going forward. We were also trying to develop an external cloud-based offering that we could actually offer as a commodity product. And lastly, we were undergoing a technical evolution within the company where everyone was moving to the cloud and away from the old ways in which we built and deployed our services. So our client was ultimately going to face a lot of the same challenges themselves. So we were able to get them to initially agree to being part of our experiment to kind of kill all these birds with one stone, if you will. So in a sense, we were kind of offering them their own get out of jail free card for the technical hurdles they'd also have to resource and work through, which we were going to solve for them. So I'd imagine to them it sounded like a win-win situation. They would end up with something that was cheaper, that was a more flexible option, that was a more performant product, and they'd actually get someone else to do most of the work for them.
Well, you know, in the business that I was working in, it was an interesting business. It was kind of a left side of the brain and a right side of the brain business. I mean, the left side of the brain wants budgets and analysis and technical issues, and the right side of the brain kind of wants purpose and meaning and all that kind of stuff, softer sort of stuff. And I found you need to have both of those. They were the things that went together. But interestingly enough, the left side of the brain allows you, make decisions, but the right side of the brain allows you to do stuff. And I found that was an interesting kind of combination of primary and secondary sort of influences to try and get that balance right. When facts come up against emotions, emotions always win. And I think we saw it in the recent past with Brexit and the election of Trump in the United States. Emotion always wins.